We're going to be live in a few seconds, beaming across the country. Come have a seat. Can I get you all to put your phones on silent for me? We are broadcasting. All right, let's put everybody's phones on silent. I promise they are going to ring during the presentation. And we got everybody watching us live already, so we don't want them to hear your ring unless it's an excellent ring. Then maybe on the live stream you can vote for best phone ring today. During the presentation. Otherwise, let's have them on silent for me. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming through today. I can't believe how many there are of you. We had such a big night last night at Tell All Tuesday. I thought this morning everyone would be off sick with babalas from Tell All Tuesday. It was such a huge night. Very exciting last night, and Rob is working on the videos at the moment, so you should be able to see those testimonies, and maybe he might even put a few snippets up on our Facebook site a little bit later today, so make sure you're following us on Facebook so that you can see what was said and done last night. It was just awesome to see South Africa moving with DuePoint at the moment. DuePoint is, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new, the foremost wealth creation company in South Africa today. We are part of another company called Constantia Insurance Company Limited. Constantia is a public company listed on the JSE under Conduit Capital. We've been around since 1952, 68 years old. We are a homegrown South African company licensed and listed in the financial services sector of South Africa today. And so this is not one of those things that's blown in from overseas. We're not here today, gone tomorrow. All of that stuff, put it out of your minds. You're dealing with a homegrown South African insurance company here today. And we're here to solve a problem in South Africa today, as you guys know it already. We have a financial crisis. Now, I say you might know it already. Most South Africans are trying to deny it. They've got their heads in the sand. They don't want to believe it. They don't want to think about it. But the reality is, folks, we are in crisis. As individuals, we've got no control over our income, and we've got no control over our expenditure. Every day that passes, things get more expensive. This is not something that's uncommon to us. We've just got used to the fact that when we go to the shop on Friday, the prices are different than they were the Friday before. We've got used to the fact that a petrol price increase can happen every 2 months. That's a joke. It's an absolute joke, and yet we've got used to it. We've got used to the fact that every year taxes go up in South Africa, to the point now that only in 11 days' time will Tax Freedom Day occur in South Africa. You know what Tax Freedom Day is? It's the day you stop working for the government. But you don't work for the government. I don't work for the government. I work for a private company. Yep, I'm working for the government until the 16th of June because that's how much tax they're going to take from us. We've just got used to it in South Africa. But what we haven't realized is that it is driving us into a financial crisis, one where we are not going to be able to afford even the standard of living we have right now, one where we are going to start experiencing real difficulty in our lives. And we understood this already 5 years ago when we started working on the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system was designed to dig South Africans out of this hole and to give South Africans control again over their financial circumstances. It's a very simple system. It doesn't ask you to do any of the things you've had to do before. You don't have to do any selling for us. You don't have to do any advertising or presenting. You don't have to carry any stock around for us. All of that's 1990s stuff. We don't do that in the 21st century. It's all technology. And here at DuePoint, all we ask you to do is connect South Africans to us using our technology. So you need a smartphone, you need a little bit of data, and you need to download our app. If you can do those three things, you are now in a position to connect South Africans to us. 57 million South Africans waiting to be dug out of the financial crisis that they're in. As you connect individuals to us using our technology, obviously that gives us a greater platform of distribution as the insurance company. We sell our products into that platform ourselves. That creates greater revenue for us, and from the revenue, we're able to create what we call wealth for you. Wealth is recurring income. It's not once-off transactional cash that you get when you sell something. No, this is income that's there every single month. Why? Because we use financial services products. They're debit order run, and it means that every month that the debit orders run is every month your income coming in. Now, people in South Africa get scared about debit orders. No. The problem with DuePoint is premium, is what they say to us. Folks, would you like to change your circumstances, or do you want to stay where you are? Unfortunately, there's only one solution to change our circumstances, and that is the disciplined income of a debit order. It creates for you an income every month, no matter your circumstances. You could be sick, you could be at home, you could be at work, you could be on holiday, you could be wherever, and your income comes in. It means that you don't have to connect people and then chase after them every month, which you do when you're selling things. Don't you? Every month you have to go and beg them to buy again. Here at DuePoint, that doesn't happen. You connect individuals to us, and our debit order system raises those debit orders. And without talking to them again, your income flows in on a recurring basis. an income that changes circumstances. Cash has never changed your circumstances. You've never been able to build a bigger house or buy a bigger house or stop renting and move to ownership. You've never been able to buy a car or buy better clothes or get medical aid when you've been dealing with cash. In our system, we create wealth that changes circumstances. We've built it as well in the South African context. We know what your problems are because we're South Africans. We know you're busy and don't have time. Congratulations, that makes you South African. So we built a system that caters for this, one that allows you to leverage others through our technology, one that allows you to create a team that will create wealth for you 24 hours a day, even as you sleep. We understood this and we built it into what is DuePoint with us. We also created the system so that you don't have to pay for the use of that system. Ladies and gentlemen, by simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you get free use of our offices, our people, our technologies, our software. Everything that is DuePoint is yours at no additional cost. Why? Because everywhere else you've had to go or you've been to, you've had to pay to get going. You have to buy product every month. One of the ladies that was on stage, I'm going to show you in a minute, she said everywhere she'd been in the past, she kept having to beg people, listen, join me and keep paying, buying these things. And now she's got a garage full of stuff that she can't get rid of. Folks, we don't work like that here at DuePoint. We want you to start creating wealth from day one. We want you to move forward with your wealth. And therefore, we do not charge you application forms. We don't charge you startup fees or monthly admin fees. We don't charge you for training. There is no cost in the use of our system. And everybody can use it because you're not selling and you're not advertising. All you do is connect South Africans to us. It means that everybody is in a position to create an asset for themselves. What's an asset? An asset is an income stream that flows to you every month. An asset is something you can price and sell. And an asset is something that is going to outlive you. And in DuePoint, it does all three of those things. When you pass away one day, your channel and its earnings will pass on to your children. And you will have created for yourself a family legacy, an intergenerational wealth that you cannot produce anywhere else in South Africa today. There is nothing that the average South African can do today that will create intergenerational wealth. Only DuePoint. And we built this for you in the simplest possible way. All you got to do is connect people to us through our technology. By connecting people to us through our technology, you start to create this platform of distribution for us. These people will go out and connect other people using our technology, and all of a sudden, your distribution is across our country. Then we come along as DuePoint, the insurance company, and we do the work. We facilitate the sale of our products throughout this channel that you've built, and your wealth is born. Your income is created. We then distribute that wealth to you in two ways. The first is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 for every product payment in your channel every month that it's made, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel the payment is made. That sounds complicated, but it's not. It's easy. You're going to go out and you're going to connect people. We call these people on your first point, and we're going to give you R27.50 times 200%, 55 Rand, for every person you connect to us that pays for their product. Not once, every month that they pay for this product. So every presentation you've been to before where they said, but we'll pay you 450 Rand for selling the pot. No, that's all once off. It's once off, and then you've got to try and run back and beg people to buy pots again, or toiletries again, or expired medication again. You don't have to do any of that here at DuePoint. It's that single connection. And without chasing them, every month, the 55 Rand comes in. But you've got control. If they take two products, you get 110, 365 Rand, 4, 220 Rand, and so on and so on. You have the ability to multiply and control your income in our system. Folks, these guys are going to go out and they are going to connect people to us. These are people we call on your second point. And again, you'll get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand for every payment on your second point. Folks, you've been here for 5 minutes. You put a handful of people in, and you're earning 1,000 Rand a month. That's 12,000 Rand a year that you have created off of the back of very little effort with us. But maybe $1,000 a month is not enough for you. That's fine. Just connect more people. That's your task, your only task. Just keep connecting and keep connecting. And you'll continue to earn on a diminishing rate down to the 8th point. But from the 8th point on, you always get 4% of R27.50 as long as you qualify to earn. It means you can build a channel of any size you like. You could put 26 points in and be earning on all 26 points. You can then hand it over to your children. They can build it to 50 points and they can earn on all 50 points. You have the control. in the DuePoint system. You have the ability to create any amount of earning that you want, any level. Maybe it's $5,000 a month, maybe it's 500,000 Rand a month, and everywhere in between. You will choose what you want to earn here at DuePoint. And so we use an example to show you that we can, in fact, calculate pretty accurately what you can expect to earn here at DuePoint. We have years of data on this and years of experience with real people. So while this is a mathematical calculation, we've already proven it with people over and over again here at DuePoint. It's a simple example. It says, you need to grow your channel at 3 plus 2. What does that mean? It means in your first month with us, you have to put just 3 people in. You have an entire first month to find 3 people. That's it. And what you have to do, sell and advertise and present to them? No. You just use our technology and you connect them to us, 3 people. Then every month thereafter, plus 2, you need to connect 2 people. Every month, 2 people. 2 solid connections every month. If you can do that, and we put all of our maths in, lapses, cancellation rates, people letting you down, all of that, it's all in. If we do that, then after 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be on 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year that you have created off of the back of 2 connections a month. So it doesn't matter how busy you are. You'll find time to click your phone 6 times, because that's all it takes. 3 clicks is a connection. If you can do that 6 times, that's 2 people. If you can do that every month, then already after 6 months, you're starting to see change. If you want it to be more after 6 months, well, connect more people. But you're busy, remember, you don't have time, so you can only do 2. If you only do 2, then after 6 months, you're on about 2,500 Rand a month. If you do it for a year, though, that 2.5 becomes 10. A year of connecting 2 people and you're earning 10,000 Rand a month. Not when you sell the pots or carry the groceries to your friends. No, every month, no matter what you're doing, the 9 to 10,000 is now coming in. That's 120,000 Rand a year. You've created it in 1 year with us. People often say, not often, there's some people that say to us, you earn too slowly at DuePoint. Because they look at this and they think that's the only way. No, you could be on 10,000 after 6 months if you'd like. Just connect more people. You could be on 10,000 after 3 months if you'd like. Just connect more people. But if you're busy, if you're limited in resource and circumstance, well then 2 a month. And a year later, you've increased your own earnings in your own control by 9 to 10,000 Rand a month. If you can do it for 2 years, it'll rise to 27 to 30,000 Rand a month. If you can do it for 3, it'll be up to 40 to 45,000 Rand a month. If you can do it for 4 years, you're up to 60 to 65,000 Rand a month. That's 720,000 Rand a year. How many people even aspire to earn 720,000 Rand a year? But 4 years with us and you can do it. 5 years, half a decade, and it'll rise to 80 to 100,000 Rand a month. That's R1 million a year. This is already proven. It's not mathematics. It's not a hope. It's already done in the DuePoint system. You now have to choose whether you're willing to do it. You see, this is year 5. It's not day 5. It's not week 5. It's not month 5. It's 5 years from now. What's that mean? That's June 2024. It's not October 2019. All right. This is important for you to know because people come in here thinking we're the same as one of those things you've seen on your WhatsApp groups and Facebook where they go, give me 3 months, you'll be rich. Hands up anyone who's ever seen someone get rich in 3 months. No, there aren't any. Even the ones who tell you they aren't really. When you go and see where they live and what they're driving and that you realize, hang on, it's all a lie. Because the creation of wealth requires time. It's something South Africans don't like hearing. Even our politicians don't like hearing it. They want to be rich overnight. That's why they become politicians. Okay? But there's a limited number of seats in Parliament, so we can't all fit in there. All right? So the rest of us who didn't make it in the door, we have to make wealth the old-fashioned way, which means time. Time. You're going to connect people who are going to let you down. Lots of people who are going to let you down. 20, 30, 50, maybe 100 people who let you down. But the mathematics doesn't ask you to ensure that everybody does the job. It just says keep connecting. And if you keep connecting, it starts catching up with you until 5 years down, all of a sudden, your life is different, completely, permanently, and maybe even intergenerationally for your family. Every month we put people up that prove our mathematics. Actually, some of them disprove it, like this lady, into saying, Apani, she was on the stage last night with a marvelous, marvelous story. The first time she sat in this auditorium, she actually sat here in the front, surrounded with packets of groceries from the thing she was doing, where she had to go and run around and carry those groceries to people to buy. Okay. When she understood the freedom of the DuePoint system, she tossed the grocery bags, and in the last 2 months, 8 weeks, 8 weeks, she has already built herself a channel worth 3,217 Rand. Now, she did not see my presentation because I said it would take 6 months to get to that number. She got there in 2. You're in control. Would you like to have 40,000 Rand a year in the next 8 weeks? If you would, get cracking. This lady works hard. She mentioned all the things she does. She's a full-time teacher. She's a mother. She's a wife. And she does DuePoint. She doesn't have time for this business. She doesn't. And yet in 8 weeks, she's built an income of 3,217 Rand a month. What has she done? She's connected 21 solid people. 21 people. Now I said 2 per month. She said, no thanks, I'll do 10 per month. It's up to you. She doesn't have to present. She doesn't have to sell. She pulls her phone out and she connects them. Her testimony will be up on our YouTube channel probably later today. Go and watch it. Rob might even put a snippet up on Facebook. Go and watch these people changing South Africa and their own circumstances with DuePoint. We then had George up with his wife Bridget Buerta from Port Elizabeth down in the Eastern Cape. It's a nationwide business we build across the country. They've been with us for a while. He's retired. She works full time. He was in fact telling me yesterday how busy she is working, trying to find just 5 minutes to do DuePoint in people's lives is difficult. But you know, in his retirement, what's the state pension these days? 1,700 Rand a month? Yeah, he was like, no, I can do better than that. And in his retirement with a very busy wife, they've built up a channel that's now worth 72,000 Rand a year. That sure beats the state pension. In your retirement, he's not a spring chicken anymore. He's built a channel over time that's now changing his circumstances. He's very excited. He's rank 3 already. We'll talk about ranks in a minute, but he reckons he'll be rank 5 in the next couple of months, and the Eastern Cape is pumping at the moment. It's wonderful to see how much wealth is being created in that province. We want to see more and more of it happening around the country. Folks, if you want to go and see all the stories of all the people we've had on the stage over the years, they're all on our YouTube channel. Scroll down to the bottom, Wealth Engineers Tell All. You'll find plenty testimonies of people earning across the entire spectrum. You want 50 grand a month? There's somebody talking about 50 grand a month. You want 20 grand a month? You want 5 grand a month? They're all in there. Go and watch their stories and understand that you have the ability to create any income you want here. But you are the one that will control this process. No one else. You will be the one that either gives up or keeps going. Because this is a business that's going to require you to persist. Put that time in. That's the ingredient of success. That's the first way we create wealth for you. The second way we create wealth for you is through our XP Rewards program. Our XP Rewards training program teaches you how to do this business. We'll teach you, and it's not going to cost you anything. Intersing said the last place she was at where she had to carry the groceries around, every time there was training, she had to pay to go to the training. Awesomely enough, we will give you world-class training at no additional charge. And we'll give it to you every month, and we'll make all of it available to you on our app so that you can watch it any time of the day, anywhere in the world. Once you do that and you complete the activities in our XP Rewards training, you accumulate XP points. They're experience points. These points accumulate, and as your channel grows, we match these up and we rank you up in our training program. And as we rank you up, we reward you with cash. Each rank with more cash. And then when we get to rank 5, it's a toolkit, an entire toolkit of items you need to help you connect South Africans to us and build your wealth. Folks, again, just doing a big push on the business cards at the moment. We've got our next batch that's going to the printers. We want to get in as many as we can today around the country. If you want business cards custom made for you, remember this is a 5,000 Rand set that you get for 645 Rand through us. Make sure that you call client services and get your order in today, or order it at our reception desk here before the end of this afternoon. Let's get that in. But at rank 5, you get the whole kit and it's yours. At rank 7, we give you a 20,000 Rand set of custom-made imported gold gilded business cards. Gold gilded, not printed, gilded. And they're yours. When you pull that out and show somebody that you have a gold gilded business card, they want to know what you do. And they want to connect with DuePoint. And then at rank 9, for those of you who put the time in, that magic ingredients of time, and you build a channel that is rank 9, well then when you do, as long as you maintain the channel size, you don't requalify every year, you just maintain the channel size. Every year for the rest of your life, we'll take you and your family away. In December, for a week, 5-star business class, all expenses paid. This is not something we haven't delivered on already. We go every year. We can show you real footage. We don't have to make stuff up. We don't have to pull it off the internet like those WhatsAppy pictures you see. Come join us, you'll have this holiday. Here we actually do it. And we don't go economy class, and we don't make you pay to get from wherever you are in the country to OR Tambo. No, we pick you up at your door. We get you there and beyond and we return you at the end, all expenses paid. For those that go rank 9, this is what your Decembers look like. Every year, for the rest of your life. We already know where we're going this year. It's booked, deposits paid, air tickets are ready. We're just waiting for who's going to join us next. You can see it's a growing group of rank 9s. Every year there's more. And we're waiting to see who's going to join us this year. Who is coming with us this year on our rank 9 trip? All of the promises we make at DuePoint we deliver because we're a public listed licensed insurance company. We're not something that's come in from Nigeria or Kenya or Thailand or China. No, we're here. You can find us. You can see us. And we are, as we believe, the only solution for the average South African today in our current economic climate. At rank 11, we give you another useful tool. It's your own car. It's not branded. It's not rented to you or financed through us. It's yours. Because it's a tool you will use to build your wealth with us. And so our program continues all the way through to rank 28. Folks, we build this wealth off of the back of our financial services products. Like I mentioned at the beginning, our products are run on debit orders. They build every month, and as a result, we're able to create wealth for you. There's 4 products you can select at DuePoint. The first is our Access Wealth Plan. It's 324 Rand a month, and for that, you get 2 products. 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover and your very own tax-free investment account. We take 100 Rand of your 324 and we put it into your investment account every month. That's your money. That is your money, and you start to build an asset with us. Our next product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month. And for the 249 Rand, you get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. No waiting periods, no maximum age limits, and no medical examinations or declarations. For less than 250 Rand a month, every single South African can be a wealth engineer with us. And then our family wealth funeral plan, it starts at 299 Rand a month, but it gives you a whole array of options after that. You can have 20 or 30,000 Rands worth of funeral cover, 5 or 10 family members on the plan, and you as the principal member get 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover. This means that when you pass away, we will settle 10,000 Rands worth of your debt so that your family don't need to. And then, folks, our last product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It is 299 Rand to be a member, and it gives you access to all of our suppliers. As a corporate, we get people coming to us with discounts and prices, vouchers and packages and VIP services all the time. And so we have this growing list of suppliers that can be utilized by you to change your monthly expenditure. Now, for all of our products, but especially the Wealth Points, we have training and review videos. You can watch them so that you can understand how to best use these products to maximize your benefit before you've even used our wealth creation tool. Go and do that. We run an Achievers Quest every month, folks. We know that South Africans are not cash flow flush. And so we get them there. And anybody who says you can't earn quickly at DuePoint, you can just laugh at them. No one earns as fast as you can at DuePoint. No system will get you there, not with the reliability that our system will give you. In our Achievers Quest, it starts on the 1st of every month and ends at the last day of every month, then resets and starts again. In that calendar month, if you're able to put 10, 20, or 30 people in and have them paid by the end of the month, you can get either 5, 10, or 15,000 Rand bonus on top of your returns and rewards. If you do it each month, that's 60,000, 120,000 Rand, and 180,000 Rand worth of income on top of your returns and rewards every single year. You want to get yourself to 60 grand a year? You can do it by just putting 10 people in a month and getting them paid by the end of that month. You want to get to 120,000 Rand? Get 20. Do one person a day. And by the end of the year, you will have in bonuses 180,000. Let alone what your returns and rewards will look like at that stage. In 2019, we've got a special challenge for our wealth engineers. We call it our 365 challenge, and it starts on the day you become a wealth engineer. On the day you start, you've got 365 days. And for that 365 days, if you can get in 365 people onto the first point of your channel, then we will give you the equivalent of 1.25 million Rands worth of value. How does it work? After your 365 days, 365 solid connections, and we give you a check for 365,000 Rand. In addition, we know that your channel will have grown past rank 9, which means you're coming away with us on our rank 9 trip with your family. We also know that your channel will have grown past rank 11, which means that in the next year, you are likely to get your very own brand new car with us. But more importantly, a channel that's past rank 11 earns between 40 and 50,000 Rand a month. That means you can reasonably expect to be earning 500 to 600,000 Rand a year. That's what our 365 challenge does. It says who in South Africa wants to change their circumstances now. If you're able to do that now, then we can change your circumstances permanently this year. How many people will do it? Well, I think only a few. Everyone else will go, it's too hard. Too hard just to connect somebody every day. It doesn't have to be every day. You can do 7 on a Saturday if you'd like. But on average, it's 1 a day for a year. Is that really too hard? I'll bet you the job you currently do is much harder than doing that. Folks, this is Nationwide Business, as I said, and we'll be down in Bloemfontein on the 20th of July. Start booking your tickets now for yourself and your guests. The tickets are free as usual. Go to our menu in our website called Events and on our app Events as well. Scroll down to this event on the 20th of July, click Attend and book your tickets. We want to know how big a venue to have. These events are incredibly powerful in each province, and we expect to see everybody from the province there and everyone from the other provinces there too, as we build nationwide wealth. So start getting your tickets booked in now. We want to see you there on the 20th of July. If you want to become a wealth engineer today, super easy. Go to our website, DuePoint.net, watch the videos, read the pages, and then click on Apply or Join, fill out the form, and in less than 3 minutes, you'll be a wealth engineer. Not a single cent having passed from your pockets. And this afternoon, you can start building wealth. You don't have to wait until some kind of event. This afternoon, you can start connecting people and creating wealth for yourself with us. If you want to do more research about us, go and do it. Go and look on the JSC's website under Conduit Capital. You'll find us there. Go to Constantia's website. You'll find our financial statements, our directors, our BEE status, everything you need. We're a public company. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on the web. You can find us on our regulators' websites. Go to the FSCA's. You'll find our long-term and short-term licenses there, and you'll find our FSP licenses there. You are dealing with something completely different from anything you have seen before today. And so, folks, we ask you to pick this tool up now and start making change now in your lives. Don't wait. Things are not getting better. They're only getting worse. We want you to get started now with us. Questions and concerns? Come and ask me outside in a minute. Otherwise, call our client service team. Isn't it lovely that we have a client service team? Everywhere else I've gone, you don't even know where the building is the thing starts from. Here we've got a client service team available for you Monday through Friday. Give them a call, have your questions answered, and then get out there and start changing your circumstances with the DuePoint tool. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys outside, and I'll see everybody else again tomorrow night at 6:30 live out of the studio. Thank you very much, guys.